to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Wolverines will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will get first crack at it here. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Kansas State pushing the pace.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double-team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So the Michigan Wolverines offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Pocket breaking down. And to get rid of it quickly.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. Forced out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Kansas State quick to the line.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
That's caught. It's ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They get to the line quickly.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's a kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, people want to say cold is a mindset. No, dude, it's cold, and you're hitting each other. It's a physical game. It hurts really, really bad. Even catching the ball like you did right there for that interception sometimes can hurt those hands. Great start by the defense.
They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the inside give. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set. I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go.
Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Buys a little time. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines!
didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard now. Turning it on! Running through contact. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Kennedy. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Allen. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Kansas State pushing the pace.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes the grab. Headed to the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Wyoming has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up 14 over Boise State. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Collier. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Vaughn. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the Big House. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. That's caught. It's Allen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Kansas stay quick to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Gonna look downfield again. He lost one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. No huddle, offense to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Back to pass. It's Underwood. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. He takes it at the 45. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under fire. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for a crease. It's Vaughn. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Grab near the marker. It's Vaughn. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Finds a spot in the middle. Good, solid tackle. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? To the air on 1st down. Immediately fires to the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the move. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Here comes the Heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24. A 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the big house.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Lets it fly. Makes the grab right down the middle. Found the seam on the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Quarterbacks abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his own 20. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Running into the open space. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a great play, winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're going to run it. Quick spin on the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Marches ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
On the option. Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season, but this offense just can't find.
They got him! It's a sack! Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Unloads it left. The sure hands, it's Whitaker. There he goes. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down in your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for room. It's Roberts. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Kansas State pushing the pace.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Nixon. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a third down play. DBs will try to keep everything in front. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A strike downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Pressure coming. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. So here comes the Michigan.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Wide receiver going in motion. On the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Looking for a man. It's Kennedy. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll try the run. plows through the defense.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that.
Got enough space, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kansas State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. On the move is the 30. There he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. The offense changing the play. From the gun on third down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And a sweet catch on a nice gain. Gets it down to the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They'll run the option. Quick toss.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Now from inside the red zone. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Kennedy. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Touchdown, Michigan! The defense takes matters into its own hands. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Allen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers.